to play every level. That's just my choice. So, without further ado, we will get going. In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So, basic brick blocking game? Yeah, nah. Obviously I didn't rehearse my intro, so we're going to bounce the ball against the wall until all the blocks go away. And you'll see later on there are gold blocks, which cannot be destroyed, so we'll have to go around them, but that'll be later. And you'll see certain blocks drop power-ups to enhance our game experience. The red one that I got is the laser, which just allows me to shoot the blocks to oblivion. Good for a speedrun because it makes the level go so much faster. And I'll mention other ones as they come around. But see, there's the first level, see? Easy peasy. Only gets harder from here. Alright, so the green is the catch, which makes the ball stick to the paddle. The light blue is the disrupt, which splits the ball into 3, which it can be good or bad, depending on what level you're on. To talk about how the ball speeds up after it hits a certain number of objects, and those objects are literally anything. Meaning enemies, the paddle itself, the sides of the level, the top of the level, or blocks, or anything else you can really think of. The main disadvantage of having more than one ball in play is that you cannot get more power-ups. So, that was close. So normally if I lose one ball pretty quickly, I'll let the other one go just to get another power-up. The dark blue, E, is the extend, which doubles the size of the Voss. That's what the paddle is called. There's the lore for you. The pink caps right there is the slowdown. Yeah, we're doing a speed run, so. But as you can see, the ball gets very fast. On some later levels, I'll probably pick up the slowdown just to survive. There's a 1-up. Hey, how about that? Alright, now round 3 is one of the hardest levels, because you can see, as you will see, the ball can speed up very fast. As I try to angle it in between. And you can see the laser, I collected the laser just for the points. Points are useful because they give you extra lives, and I will need extra lives in this run. There will be death. My PB on deaths is probably about 6. I've had at least, half a dozen runs that I've had less than 10 deaths, but it's definitely not the norm. Yep, there you go. Alright, there's 1 death. Generally, there's some levels like this one where 1 death is almost expected, and if I get through without a death, so be it. Extra lives come at 20,000 points, 60,000, and every 60,000 thereafter, or if I get the 1-up power-up, which is a gray power-up. Sadly, they're pretty uncommon, so you won't see too many of those. Well, that didn't work out. Ideally, you want to get the disrupt while the ball is up there, but easier said than done. Obviously the game knows I'm playing in a marathon because round 3 is doing round 3 things. Oh well. Just to prove that I'm human, I guess. Hey, we finally got the ball all the way to the top. Alright, there we go. Alright. So now I'll probably play a little more careful since I'm already down to 1 extra life. So I won't take that disrupt. Alright, so I'll also mention the silver blocks, which they never drop power-ups. And they take more than 1 hit. And how many hits they take depends on how far you are into the game. Right now they take 2 hits, and later on they'll take up to 6. But that won't be for a while. This is really bad. I almost want to slow down now because you don't want the ball being this fast with blocks that low to the ground. There's a slowdown. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, we're doing okay. Definitely gonna hope for some random 1-ups. As I said, there will be much death, and these are the easy levels. So take that for what it's worth. Apparently, this block is indestructible. can't find it. There we go. Alright, so now we got a Space Invader here who's mostly silver blocks. There's still 2 hits, but again, they can't drop power-ups. So, we're going to skip the speed down. We don't need that yet. Definitely looking for a laser or a 1-up or something useful. And Disrupt is okay. Oh, now we're down to the eyes for power-up hopes. Alright, we're going to take the slowdown because it's getting a little fast and we need to survive. And Disrupt. Not really getting... I got a laser on the first level and I haven't seen another one since. That's pretty unlucky. So while I'm slowly clearing this level, I'll mention that the normal category, the any percent category, Link 7777 discovered a way to manipulate item drops. And apparently it depends on the position of the boss in the bottom of the screen when you hit a block, and also I think your score and other random factors. But he was able to manipulate a break capsule on almost every level, and he beat the game in about 12 minutes, I think it was. So since I can't do that, I invented the warpless category where I don't get warps. So that was my solution to that little problem. Alright, catch is good here. Catch is going to help me quickly finish that level off. So that's good. So here's about the level where you can probably realistically get with the NES controller. Because the problem with the NES controller is that it moves the boss at a fixed speed. Hey, a laser. How about that? The problem with the fixed speed is that that speed is slower than the fastest speed of the ball. So if the ball's going too fast, you better have amazing premonition for where the ball's going to go, or you're going to die. Pretty simple. Alright, so we got a few puzzle levels that I like to call here. Because obviously you have to skip the gold blocks. I took the power up there because otherwise I would have been stuck in a bad pattern. But this is going to be good. Yeah, this is good. We're going to split it up. Still not cooperating, though. I mean, ideally you want to get the Disrupt while the ball is up the top, and generally it quickly finishes the level after that. But not this time. And you can see the enemy behavior is that they slowly meander down to the bottom, and then kind of stick around near where you are. And just, you know, try to kill you, pretty much. Because they don't kill you by touching the boss. They kill you by redirecting the ball at the very bottom of the screen. And they are exceedingly good at it. Alright. So we got a little tricky part to clear the blocks amongst the golds at the top, but, you know, it's not too bad. Ideally, you want to get a catch, because the catch will make those blocks very easy to clear, but... Oop. No. Here I thought I was onto something. Oop, close. There are patterns that I've noticed, but sometimes putting them into practice is difficult, to say the least. There we go. Got it. Alright. Shoutouts to 9-year-old me who figured out this strat after dying over and over again on this level. And we're good. Now we take a drink. That is the safest way that I have found to beat this level, because any other way, and the ball has an annoying habit of finding its way back out that little hole at the top. And good luck getting it back in there. Alright, now we have the only level in the game that has no colored blocks at all. It only has silvers, so that means no power-ups. Which can be problematic, but we're going to do the best we can. And I like to apologize to chat that I'm not paying attention to chat, because it's tough to pay attention to chat and the game at the same time, so I do apologize. I had my chance to look at chat during round 10, and I decided to take a drink instead. Sorry about that. But I hope everyone's enjoying the run so far, because it's only going to get crazier from here. You'll also see me actually aim for the enemies sometimes, whenever I can. Because the higher up I hit them, that keeps them from getting too low and making it a lot worse. There we go, like that. I like to say I'm aiming for them. Sometimes it's just dumb luck, really. But hey, we're okay with dumb luck. So shout-outs to 10-year-old me who figured out this strat after trying to figure out round 10. And we're good. We did it. Now, I found out if you take that capsule, if it's a disrupt, the ball splits into 3, and then immediately they all fly out and you die. So don't take the first capsule. Just, FYI. Alright, this is probably the last of the one of 2 easy levels left in the game. The other one is level 24. I mean, not a whole lot. As you can see, the only tough thing about this level is the ball starts really fast comparatively, but I mean, you see the enemies haven't even spawned yet, and if I finish fast enough, they won't even spawn at all. So we're just gonna casually finish this level and prepare for the evils of the next few levels. Of course, I'm gonna get caught in this unfortunate pattern here, but we're alright. Alright, so now the real game begins in my mind. Because you get a lot of levels now that have a lot of blocks, and in some cases, unfortunately placed blocks. So you see the blocks on the sides that are covered by gold blocks. That means that the laser is good, but you can't beat the level with it. You can clear the middle, no problem, but clearing the sides is another story. So, knowing that, I tried to aim for the sides first. This is another one. We're getting to the levels also where I almost expect at least 1 death per level. And it's not so bad now because the way the point system works is that the color blocks are worth anywhere between 50 and 100 points apiece. The silver blocks are worth 50 times the round number. So you can say, obviously, the silver blocks are worth a lot more points than the regular blocks. And that is good because it makes 1-ups via points much more frequent, thankfully. My normal score at the end of the game on a usual run is around 660,000, so I will get at least 12 1-ups just via points in every run. Should be good? Alright. That's good. Being that level without a death is excellent. Alright. No gold blocks here, so a laser is good, but there's so many blocks. And the problem with the laser is that you can keep 2 shots on screen at a time, and that's all, so you can't fire as fast as you would like. And the ball will speed up incredibly fast, as you would think. I didn't mention that firing the laser also speeds up the ball. Go figure that one out. Hey, there's a 1-up. There's a catch. Alright. Do your worst. I wasn't serious. Okay. I didn't have high hopes for that after they all came down to the bottom, but we did. We made good progress. That's good. Now, as far as when capsules spawn, as far as I know, only certain blocks, and it's predetermined. Right, there's a break, that purple capsule. So that's a break, so that's 1. Yeah, sometimes I don't even see a break, so I don't have to worry about the whole warpless thing. But, yeah, that's... Ooh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I can collect it if I really want the points, but then if I accidentally move all the way to the right side of the screen, I warp next level, and, invalid run and all that. We don't want that, so... Say, hit that guy, thank you. But yeah, firing the laser on levels where you only have gold blocks, if you want to speed up the ball, it'll do that, but that's about it. Alright, 1 more disrupt for the road. Let's see how we do. There we go. Alright. 1 death there is okay. Get a little breather. This is the easiest of the middle of the game levels. Ball starts off slow, and there's power-ups in most of these blocks. So you'll see me try to get a laser or something to clear the level as fast as possible. Nah, we're just going to keep the disrupt. Whatever. let's keep all the balls in play. Oh, failed. Harder than it looks, and I'm sure it looks pretty hard. And of course, it also helps to shoot the ball toward where the blocks are. Okay, there we go. Nice. Alright, so we got an umbrella for you Bubble Bobble fans who enjoy the Warp Umbrella and Bubble Bobble. Here you go. Just for you. So the most difficult part about this level is the handle. The silver blocks are up to 4 hits now. So, and the handle is obviously covered by the gold blocks on bottom. So laser's no good for those. But we've done good so far. Oh god. Okay. Pardon me. The Disrupt has the unfortunate habit of having all 3 balls come down all at the same time. Just to annoy me, I think. Ooh, okay. That worked out somehow. Trying to get the angle right and can't seem to get it. There we go. That hurt. That death did not have to happen. Alright. So be it. We just got a 1-up. We got the life right back. Alright. So close to no deaths on that level. Alright. 18, I'm going to shoot the middle first. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't and I regret it later. So, we're going to take care of it now. Somehow. No, only a few blocks. Okay, laser will take care of it. That's good. And Disrupt. Perfect timing. Now, if only you balls would go to the right. I got the 1-up, and I beat the level without dying. Yes! Okay. Whew. Little tense right there when I saw the 1-up coming. I mean, I didn't get the worst case scenario, which was dying trying to get the 1-up and not getting it. But we got it and beat the level. Alright. Yeah, another level where the laser is totally useless, thanks gold blocks. Angles? No, wrong way. That was a very fortunate speed change. The speed changes changed the angle of the ball too. And that speed change actually helped. Alright. Level 20 is pretty much evil personified. I'm gonna take the catch. Silvers are 4 hits, and yeah. I'm actually not gonna take that. I'd love to get a Disrupt while the ball's up top, but that didn't happen. It's a tough shot. Alright, we're going for it. Nope. We went for it. Didn't work out. We're going to hope that this remaining block has a power-up of some kind that'd be useful. And didn't. Oh well. Oh well. We're almost done. Famous last words. You can control where the enemies spawn, you can see, by if an enemy is going to spawn, it spawns on the side of the level where the boss is. There we go, we did it. One death's okay. Alright. This is the son of Satan's spawn, this level. Good luck trying to keep the ball up top long enough to stay in the middle to get those blocks that are doubly covered by silvers. Or golds, rather. Of course, then you get this, where it just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the enemies just never seem to help. Oh yeah. Got it. Excellent. Okay, a little bit of a breather. This level is still hard, but not as hard as the levels around it. It can be deceptively hard because of the speed of the initial speed of the ball comparatively. But definitely easier than the previous two levels. Cool infinite game. Sometimes the ball can take some strange bounces. Because you bounce it the same way twice in a row, and it just doesn't do the same thing. One more thing I'll mention is that when the ball hits the top of the level, if the ball is going slow enough, every level has a speed to which it will set the ball if it hits the top of the level. And yeah, if it's already going faster than that, it won't do anything, but it can be a good way to speed up the ball at the beginning of a level if you're trying to do a quick clear. Alright, so this level is point central, as each silver block is, I think, worth 1,300 points, approximately. So you almost get, depending on your score when you start, you can almost get 2 1-ups just from points in this level alone. But it's also a level where I'm probably going to die once. And I'm just going to let it happen. There we go. Alright, that's good. Now we're going to hope for a laser. If we can get a laser, it's a pretty quick finish. Alright, that's not a laser, but it's alright. Whatever. Say, let's keep all the balls in play. Oh wait, you just missed one. Good job. Laser? Oh, I got a laser. Sweet. Alright, now I get to see how fast I can mash without mashing too hard. Also, you can hit, if you can't shoot 2 blocks unless they're right next to each other. Because when the shots reach a block, the shot stops. So, okay. So we took a death. We got 2 lives on that level, so that's good. 4 lives is okay at this point. I'd rather have 6, but 4 is okay. This is the last easy level. Another level where if we're fast enough, we'll beat it before the enemies even spawn. And there's no gold, no silver, no nothing really. There's not even a lot of blocks that have power-ups. I think I've only found maybe a half dozen or so actually have power-ups in them. Again, a laser would be perfect, but never seem to get a laser, so there you go. Alright, next evil level. Luckily, I have a pattern here that breaks through the second layer of silver blocks pretty much every time, as long as I get a disrupt on the first capsule. So I want to see a disrupt, please. Thank you. This is going to break the middle block, which is good. I'm going to let the first 2 balls go. And now we pray. Alright. Again, 1 death in this level is expected. You hope not to have it, but sometimes it can't be helped. And the geometry of the level pretty much keeps you from shooting to that side right away, but this works okay. Should be okay. There we go. 1 death's okay. Alright, this level is deceptively difficult. Not many blocks, but it's really tough to get to the silvers you need to clear to get inside that oval up there. And the enemies are not helping me. Thanks a lot. Normally they're supposed to help me in this case, but they decide not to. Thanks for nothing. Okay, that's good. Good speed up. There we go. Progress. Maybe. Maybe. Defenses are down. Catch will help. Game ball. You missed one. Please move. Thank you. Get out of my way. Okay. Now Now this level, I think, has the, speaking of the top of the level being a speed up function, this level has one of the slowest starting speeds and one of the fastest speed ups at the top. We got a laser on the first capsule, so this, unfortunately, you're not going to get to hear me shoot the ball in between the two rows and get a very high-pitched noise, so I apologize for those of you who enjoy that, but we're just going to shoot this level and try to not lose the ball or collect another capsule, which will make the laser go away, which is a very easy thing to do. Nice angle change. Don't do that, game. I tried to not take the power up. I died. Disappointing. Oh well. Almost did it. Couldn't do it. Alright. Okay. Only 3 lives. I really not liking my life counter right now. But the game must go on. Catch is going to be good to get in the middle of this gold structure here. Nothing worse than leaving the middle blocks for last and the ball's going way too fast to control it easily. Nice. Calm down there, ball. Alright, I actually don't want the laser. Oddly enough. There we go. Could have taken the second laser, but that's alright. Alright, this level is annoying. As you can see, my strat is to shoot the top first. Hope to clear it out, and then don't shoot the ball back up there again. This is actually good, because this gets me a ball that I can use for the bottom part. And the genius ball didn't even clear the top. Thanks, game. Alright, well, we're gonna try this. Always try to clear the left side first. Couldn't get that power up, unfortunately. Yeah, when in doubt, I always try to clear left first, because obviously the first shot after you die goes to the right 100% of the time. Helps on the respawns. Yeah, okay. We weren't going to save that. That's okay. That's okay. Now we're on a laser. Laser would be a quick finish. Slow down, I needed that like 5 minutes ago. That ain't going to help me now. There are some levels where the ball starts so slow and you get a slow down to start, and all of a sudden the ball is going 1 pixel per second or something like that. And it's pretty funny, but we are trying to attempt a speed run here. Ideally. There's a break. That's the number 2. Seen 2 breaks in my warpless run. Classic. Alright. 1 death. Okay. Just for those of you curious, there are 36 levels, so we are almost at the end. We have 3 more annoying levels, and then 3 okay levels before the boss. Now you can shoot the laser in between the blocks right here, but I think it's pixel perfect, so I'm not even going to try it. I'm going to try to get this disrupt. No. Bad timing. Alright, if it stays up there long enough, this should finish the level, I hope. Nope, I was wrong. Hey, break! Break number 3! Oh god. Okay. That catch is going to be tremendously useful. No, you... I do not like the ball right now. Okay. Shaky. Alright. This level's not too bad, it's just got a lot of blocks. And the laser's not very useful because you can only shoot 1 block at a time given the formation of the blocks. But a lot of blocks have power-ups. I'm mad now. I'm not happy with the game right now. That was unacceptable. I shall have my revenge. I'm usually good for one of those deaths per run. Ah, I missed the laser. Or it's just, you know, the ball's going slow, you're casually hitting the ball back and forth, and then you just miss the ball. Like, good job. I thought you were a pro at this game. Break again? Alright, I took the break. Nice. Okay, well. Look out for the invalid run. I got a 1-up. I'm staying as far away as humanly possible from the right side of the screen. These power-ups are coming down at the absolute worst time. This is pretty funny. Alright, here we go. Nope, I messed up the timing again. See, that block at the bottom is bothering me. Any lasers up there, game? It's not. Oh, there's lasers. Better late than never. Ah! Whew! Okay. Last hard level. This is the last hard level. The blocks in between the golds are the target. Generally, I try to get a disrupt while the ball is in one of those columns. Laser's good because it gets rid of the annoying bottom part. Alright. Now we let the balls do the work. More often than not, that happens. Bummer. Alright. I should be able to get this block. Got it. Easy peasy. Alright, so the last 3 levels aren't too bad. I only have 2 extra lives, though. I got a laser off the bat. That's amazing. Alright, we're good. And there's an extra life. Priority 1 is to shoot the enemies before they get anywhere near me. Point of note, the silvers are up to 6 hits, and this is the only level in which there's 6 hits. There are no silver blocks after this level. Okay. Alright, I have a pattern on this level that clears all of the annoying blocks in between the gold. Let's see if I can get it. And we didn't get it. Dang. Annoying. It's alright. We'll do our best. Catch is good. Catch may save it. Better to clear this now while the ball is slow. Ish. Okay, that's good enough. I get it right back. You'll normally see me take capsules as often as possible. They're worth points. They're worth 1,000 points each, so... For you high-score enthusiasts out there. I mean, points give you lives, and I need lives. So. Sometimes I get some weird angles. Or I just get, you know, miss the block entirely. Alright. The last regular level. Tough spot is on the left-hand side because you have no easy way of getting over there. But if you can get a disrupt while the ball's over there, it should be pretty straightforward. Famous last words. Slow down. Nah. We're almost done. Can you believe it? We're almost done. Alright. Left side's clear. Here we go. Alright. Super series time. Final boss. Doe! That is his name. Doe. His projectiles kill you instantly. 16 hits, all you need. We did it. We did it. That was a rough start, but we came back strong. So, we did it. Here's the story. Time started flowing reversely. That's all you need to know about the story. But thank you all for the GGs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the run. I hope you enjoyed my ball bouncing shenanigans. It's a great game, and it's a shame that you really need this controller to play the game. I mean, you can play it on emulator with a mouse too, but it's really not the same, and playing on emulator is tough because the emulator delay really makes it difficult, because whatever that small amount of time you lose from the input delay, it's really hard to keep the ball going. So, but thank you for that gift sub. I really